Cricket from the Coat Hangers, and you're listening to Drop the Mic.
It's gotta be 15 years since I've been in here. Place looks different.
All the old places look different now. I'm the only one ever cared about you. And all of that ended an hour ago when you killed my son.
I pulled the trigger. I killed Abby. I had to. He was gonna shoot Michael. I'm here asking for my son's life, Sean. He's a good kid. He's got a family. He don't deserve this.
You know this has to end. I'm coming after your boy with everything I got. And when it's done, and it will be done, then I'll let you die. What are you doing here?
Both know why I'm here, Michael.
So what happens now?
Sean's gonna come after you, Michael. And if he can't get to you, he's gonna go after your family. This has gotta end tonight.
Tell everyone to get ready. Jimmy's coming.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling.
Right now, we're the most wanted men in this city.
From glen to glen and down the mountainside.
I know how this works. They're gonna start pulling your life apart.
Summer's gone.
I want people at his house. I want people at his wife's family's house. Anywhere he might run for help.
And the cops, they've got their own motivation.
You must go and I must buy.
You've got to worry about staying alive. I'm the best chance you've got. Listen to your father for one night. One night.
Been a long night, huh, Jimmy?
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to our humble podcast. This is Drop the Mic, and we are your hosts for the time being. First up, we have James Warney, followed by Admiral Atlas, aka Victor Hugo, DJ Inaris, Diego Luna, and last but certainly not least, I, the Swan. Tonight, we are chatting about the overlooked 2015 film Run All Night in episode 167, The Sins of the Father. But first, we have some news.
Chillin'.
And now for a special news report. Brought to you by Drop the Mic.
All right, James, we'll start off with you.
All right. So it looks like some interesting news actually dropped today. Ruby Rose is actually exiting the Batman or Batwoman series on the CW. No real understanding on why. She hasn't explained. She just put a thing on Twitter, I believe, stating that she had some time to think about this, but she's going to be leaving the role. So WB or CW is kind of scrambling right now to find a new Batwoman for their season 2. So they're going to have a recast for the main character, which is pretty crazy.
Kate Kane, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Maybe it was just getting to her. Maybe the pressure or something. She couldn't handle it, or.
Well, I know what. For the first season, she actually suffered a really bad neck injury while filming, and she had to go into a crazy emergency neck surgery. So I'm assuming that probably has a lot to do with stepping away, right?
Wow.
Yeah, that could be possible too. Because she wasn't really specific or for her reasonings to leave. She just said she had a difficult time trying to decide, but she ended up, eventually coming to this conclusion. And then CW actually put out a press release kind of mentioning this and just thanking Ruby Rose for everything. And then also that they are in search of right now the new Batwoman, who is the actress who they're looking for is they want, so the similar way that Ruby Rose was with her LGBTQ.
So
they're looking for a female lead who is a part of that group. I think I don't know how big the pool is on actresses like that.
Well, at least they're just going to try to get somebody who's connected with that or okay with that or some sort of affiliated with that. They want to keep that whole vibe going, right?
Yeah. So that, from what I can tell, from what I read, they're looking for an actress who is
lesbian,
who is gay. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so that was actually pretty interesting. Moving on, The Mandalorian for season 2, they have added Timothy Oliphant. He's from Deadwood, Justified, big time actor. It's rumored that he's actually going to be playing a character named Cobb Vanth, who was actually a slave turned sheriff. It's funny that he keeps on finding these roles as like a lawman in pretty much everything that he plays. So it looks like that's rumored to what he's supposed to be playing, and it looks like the other rumor about that is he will be donning the Boba Fett armor from the older Star Wars movies.
Nice.
So
season 2 sounds interesting, dude. Like how they're gonna go for it, dude. Like what the characters they're bringing in right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't wait for that. And then I got a few more short pieces of news. Rosario Dawson, it looks like she might be getting her own Star Wars Disney Plus series with the Ahsoka Tano character.
Really?
It looks like they might be spinning like a spin-off kind of. They probably will introduce her for a few episodes in the Mandalorian, and then I'm assuming that's what they're trying to do is kind of branch off and get her own series.
That would be cool.
They might show like her fate, what happens to her, because she survives pretty. I mean, I'm not spoiler. I don't know if that's a spoiler, but
on the animated series.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, so it's gonna be interesting how because her voice is heard in The Rise of Skywalker, so you can see where her fate led to.
That's true. And I think this role would be good for her. I think she would fit this role. You know.
She kind of looks like an Ahsoka, in my opinion. Like, like that
good.
Oh, yeah. What else do I have? I got 2 more pieces of news. We'll go through them really quick. So, I don't know if you guys are ever a fan of the Percy Jackson movies that came out a couple years ago. They're doing a live-action series for Disney Plus, and it looks like the author of the 5 books that the movie was based off of is going to be a heavy presence for the filming of the series, where I guess he wasn't very happy with the way they did the movies, and I guess they changed some things. And have
any of you guys watched that movie yet?
I've seen the first one and part of the second one.
Okay, I've seen a little bit of the first one, but I couldn't get into it. I actually fell asleep. One of the rare movies I fell asleep to.
That's right way.
And then my last bit of news, the Scream reboot that I forget who mentioned it last week. Looks like David Arquette is going to be returning as Dewey, Officer Dewey. I'm already, just because of that news, I am sold on the movie. I spoke to Wes about this a little bit, so I'm all for it, for the reboot or whatever it's going to be, if he's in it.
Wesley, what do you think, man?
I'm a big David Arquette fan, and I know they've been trying to get this Scream reboot off the ground for a while, for a couple years, I think now. And he's been wanting to come back this whole time, so I'm glad that they were able to land him down, because with him being signed on, I feel like everybody's going to follow Courtney Cox and Neve Campbell. Like, it's all going to come together. But
that would be my second question.
But I feel like there's somebody's got to go, and I wonder who it's going to be.
I feel like it's that one scenario that we all kind of mentioned, or I know someone really hinted to it in the group here, that it's going to be more of a passing of the torch with the older cast, kind of passing it along to the new cast.
It'd be cool to kill them all off, dude.
I was going to say, I think. I wonder what they're going to go for. Are they going to make him more mythical, or is he still going to be this a slasher guy with dementia, or I don't know what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, that'd be cool if they make him more mythical, like like a Slenderman type, or like some more like, yeah, you know what I mean? That'd be cool if they went in that direction. For me, I don't know. It's been done plenty of times, but for Scream though,
I really like that franchise. I know Wesley loves it, just a little bit.
Did Scream 4 was supposed to? I'm pretty sure I've said this on the show at some point, but Scream 4 was supposed to kick off like a new trilogy, like a trilogy for the next generation. You know what I mean?
oh yeah,
For like the for like the technology. So they have a really cool opportunity to kind of keep Wes Craven's legacy going, even though he's not here. So a lot of people are kind of mad because Wes isn't alive anymore, obviously, and they're trying to continue the story. But this could be actually a way to honor him if they do it right.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Why
like
not?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like when a band member dies in a really good band and they try to keep on going. It can go, either way, really good or really bad. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping for the best, man. Especially because if they get the old cast back on there, that'd be sick.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. And that's it for my news.
All right.
Next up.
Would like to go next.
I'll guess I could go. I got a little bit of news. I think we might have said some of the things that I have right now, but I want to start off with the Umbrella cast has released a video forecasting season 2 for the Umbrella Academy. On YouTube, and it's like if it has like a SNL vibe to it. It's just like a play video. Like I don't know how to like describe it.
They're all doing their dancing scenes, right, when they play the music.
It just looks funny, and like it just shows like they're just here to have fun and make a new Umbrella Academy, and that's set to release on July 31st. So Vic, you better catch up on that.
I know.
On it right now.
How do you like it, Vic?
I do. I like it. I was telling Oneris that I have to watch it alone so I can focus more and get more into it. But alone, I'm on the third episode. So I just finished the third episode. So I'm on episode 4. But I know it starts to get crazy, and I just barely noticed Mary J. Blige is on the show, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fun show, dude. Like, and once you get towards the end, you're probably like, damn, you probably start to relate to it more.
Yeah, I don't like Diego. No offense, Diego, but I don't like Diego. I don't like that.
High offense.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that guy. I can't figure it out.
I mean, he's an okay person outside. If you watch the YouTube video, he has he's like a little kid, dude. Like, that's probably why he acts like that in the show. But I'm going to say my next bit of news is going to be, this is probably for Diego. He might have mentioned this already, but the Dwayne The Rock Johnson's daughter, Simone, is now going to be a wrestling star, dude.
Yeah, she signed a contract, I think, a couple of months ago.
That's crazy, dude. I hope she, gets full-on stardom from it, too.
I mean, this is crazy, but, she's a fourth-generation wrestler now.
Yeah.
Fourth generation.
Yeah.
Because the Rock's dad and the Rock's grandpa, you know?
Yeah, High Chief Peter Maivia and Rocky Johnson are respectively the Rock's grandpa and father.
Dang.
And
talk
his
about
mom
keeping it in the family, dude. That's crazy.
And you know what's something crazy? What's something crazy is the Rock's grandmother was a promoter in Hawaii.
That's nuts.
So,
hey, does The Rock have any sons or just daughters?
Just his one daughter.
Oh, okay, for sure.
That's cool. My next bit of news is going to be, I think Wes has said this in the episode before, but I'm going to say it again, that the George Miller's Mad Max 2 is set a pre-sequel
for
the movie that's going to spotlight on Furiosa. And then the actor, was it Theron? She's not gonna reprise the role. I think they're not gonna give it to her on this.
Yeah, they're getting a younger actress,
which I think would be cool to do that, because pretty much they finished Mad Max with the first Mad Max, right? Like, what are they gonna continue from there? Like, besides him traveling the wastelands, I don't know.
She's the next chapter in the story.
Well, yeah. For me, I would. It's not even the next chapter. It's